Everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I'm Crystal. I like to project pan. I have been doing this for a few years now if you're new, and I always start on March 25th. So I just thought I'd go ahead and show you what I'm using right now, and I'm going to have this in 3 different videos this time, just to keep it a little bit, maybe not as long as it could be. So right now I'm just going to show you what I'm using and what I am trying to use up right now with everything here. I will be having an empties video and also a roll-in kind of video with products that I am planning on bringing in very, very soon. So if you're interested in seeing what I am using right now and what I hope to use from these products, just keep on watching. And if you like project pan videos, things like this, empties, I hope you consider subscribing. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. All right, everyone, and I'm using this here. This is the Anastasia Dark Brown Brow Powder Duo. This is going to be with me for a long time, but I have a big dip in here, as you can see, and I'm not quite sure how deep this goes. So maybe next month you'll see a big indent, or maybe even just a spot where you'll see pan. I'm not quite sure, but I use this every single day. I do like it, and I just mix it together when I use it. And I'm using this here also from Anastasia. This is the Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax. And even though this is getting very, very messy, I won't lie, it's getting closer to being used up. And depending on how I open it, it either sits in the cap or it sits in here. But for now, it is in here. So you can see how much is in here. I pretty much think this is going to be used up next month, but I'll get back to you on that. But that's how I'm going, or what I'm using for my brows right now. And I think this is going to last me throughout the whole month, honestly. All right, guys, so once again, I forgot. I was just saying goodbye to you guys, and I forgot to tell you about my eyeliner. I'm using this from Urban Decay. So I already took the lid off so I can show you. I measured it, and I really like this. So I know I haven't been showing you every time, but I did sharpen this a couple times since I've done this little chart here. So this is where I am, and you can see where I started was in March, and so I've gotten a lot of use out of this, but I guarantee you this is going to be with me for quite a while, but that's okay because I really like this eyeliner and I think it's really great. I'll go ahead and start with my primers. I'm still trying to work through this primer here. This is the Milk Hydro Grip and Glow Primer. I'm hoping to be done with this by the end of summer, and the reason being is this is a gold, kind of leaves a little bit of a bronze on your face, and I do like it, but I don't think after summer that I'm going to want to use this. I will if there's still some there, but I'm hoping that this will get me through summer and then I can start something new. And I'm using this eye primer here still. This is the Ulta Beauty Inner Glow Long Wear Eye Primer. And I really like this. I've gone through many of these, and I'm getting very, very close to being empty, as you can see. So, but this just always keeps going. Every time I think it's going to be almost done, it just keeps going. There's always more to be used in here, and it's a really good deal. If you've never tried this, I think it's one of the best primers for the price, and I really enjoy it, and I keep on repurchasing too. So the next item here I'm using is this foundation. This is the El Essential from Guerlain. It's a natural glow 16-hour wear, and I really like this foundation, and I'm going to miss it when it's gone. So as you can see, I don't know, but best light for you, but I am almost probably halfway there, and I'm going to miss it, like I said, when it's gone. I like it. It blends really well, and it lasts pretty much all day long. I mean, yes, I do use primers with it, but I really like it, and it just feels really smoothing on the skin as well. And I'll go with my bronzer that I'm using right now. This is the Makeup Revolution London, and every time I'm trying to use or pan one of these products, it never fails, and it was getting really loose. I'll just show you. It just broke. This part came completely off. For a while there, I was able to hold it on just a little bit. Like, it started with one side breaking, and I was trying to hold it from breaking, and then just maybe 3 days later, it just completely fell apart, just like every time I'm trying to use this up does. The cases are not good, but the powders themselves are okay. So I'm trying to use this one up right now, and I have a whole bunch of use to get used out of this palette, as you can see. So the case itself is really terrible. And just for that reason alone, I have more in my collection that I have to use up, but I would never buy this brand again because I hate working with broken cases, but the powder itself is really good. And I think after this one here, I'm trying to use up the darker ones because of summer. It just kind of makes more sense for a bronzer's perspective. Just have the darker bronzers for the summer. So I think the next one I'll be doing is maybe this one. This one looks about maybe a little bit dark, just like the other ones. And then maybe this one. And then the other ones I kind of will use up maybe, well, whenever I get to them. But so I think I'll be working on this one after this one's used up, and then I will be using this one after, and then we'll see about the other ones. But I do like the powder; it is nice. Just the case itself is very disappointing. And I'm using this is a cream blush this time. And this is from Butter Lip and Cheek Balm. And I honestly haven't used this as a lip balm at all. It's a very, very sticky blush. It's kind of hard to work with. But it does pretty much stay all day. And we've had 100-degree weather around here, and it's been staying. So I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. Honestly, I don't know how long it's going to be before this gets used up, but I don't usually like balm or any kind of like, I usually like powder blushes. It just seems to be easier to use. But I do want to use this up. I got it in the subscription box, and my goal is to try to use up most, or if not all, of my subscription, because they're getting a little bit, they are getting older in my collection, especially like balm things like this. However, I've had no issues with this, and so I have it on right now, and I try to blend it a little bit with my highlighter. I'll go ahead and show you. So I'm using this Yuki highlighter, and I bought this, I don't remember, I think I got this from Marshall's many years ago, but I ended up crushing it up just so I could use it a little bit better. It's a what do you call that? It's a baked powder, and it was really getting kind of annoying. It was moving all over the pan, so I just broke it down to use it easier and hopefully use it up faster. So this is what it looks like, and I'm just trying to get it into the pan more. I'll have to break a little bit more. There's some big chunks in here, but I know I've been using this pretty often, and I think it was really high at one point. So I think over time, maybe by the end of the summer, early fall, this will be used up. At least that's what I'm hoping for, because I want to start using other highlighters up that I have here, and I can show you. But that's what I'm using right now. And as far as my eyeshadow goes, I just started using this one every day. And this is what the powders look like. As you can see, I'm using this one here, this one, and this, but I have a long ways to go, but it takes about maybe 5 days of everyday use to at least hit pan. So if I went to, I'm hoping in a couple months, this one will be used up. And I think the harder ones are going to be the highlighters here, and this is what I want to start using when this one here gets used up, but we'll see how that goes. I might want to use this up. If the eyeshadows are gone, I want to use up the highlighters before I use this one up, only so I can get rid of this. So we'll see how it goes. Time will tell. But so that's what I'm using every day. And using, oh, I forgot to show you concealer. So I'm using this Flower Concealer still. This is the Get Real Serum Concealer, and it is in the shade Porcelain. So that's what it looks like. I like this. There seems to be a lot still in here. I don't know if it's going to do this any justice, but there is a lot in here. And I really like this. It's easy to work with. And I just use a makeup sponge, dab it on, and it stays all day. Let's see. My eyelashes, I've been using these eyelash primers, and I thought I opened one at a time. I ended up opening two on accident. But this is the Lancome Sills Booster XL, and I like this. This is very, very nice. This is what the packaging looks like. I guess I have two to get through, but I'll show you what this looks like. So this is really nice. I use this every day. And I do notice when I don't use this with my mascara, I think it really works and sets my mascara all day. And this is the mascara I'm using now. This is the MAC, and this is the In Extreme Dimension 3D Black. So this is what it looks like. I have two of these, and I love this mascara, honestly. So this is what it looks like. And there were days that I actually had this on, let it dry, and then took an eyelash curler. And I didn't do that today. But if I use an eyelash curler after this has dried down, it really makes my lashes pop, and it's really lengthening, and I really love it. So I'm super excited to have that. And I know I got that at Marshalls for around half price. My setting spray is kind of out of order. Sorry, guys. But the other setting spray I'm using is this from Creations. This is the in the peach scent setting spray. So this is what it looks like, and there's very little left. You can't even see. Maybe you could see if I do like that, but yeah, with the sticker on here, you can't really see. But I could tell this is almost gone. And some setting powders I'm using here. I'm using this one here. These are both from Marshalls, but this is a pink setting powder from the brand W7. And I'll be using this for quite a long time. There's a lot in here. A little goes a long way. And the way I've been using it is just around under my under my eyes right here to set my powder or my concealer there. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm very tired today, but I really want to get this video done. But so this is what I've been using. And then my all over loose powder I've been using is this one here. And this brand is Absolute. This is HD Flawless Absolute New York. So I'm almost done with this. I thought I was going to be done with this today. But there's only this much in here. If you can see, there's barely anything in here. So I keep thinking it's going to be the day. So maybe 1 or 2 days left of this, and that's it, which is really exciting. And my lipstick that I'm using, I have in my empties right now, but it's a lip gloss. So I can't remember what this one is called. Maybe I'll write it down the screen for you guys, but it is in my empties because it's basically gone. So I hope you come check that video out. But there's only this much left in here, and I want to say maybe I thought it would be done today, but maybe it still will be because I'll probably reapply a couple times and then it'll be used up. So I'm excited about that one because this has been one that I got from a subscription box many years ago. So that's all, everybody. I hope you did enjoy it. And like I said, I'll be having a little bit more videos coming from, the end of this month to show you what I used up, what I plan on bringing in. I think that's what I'm going to be doing, especially if I did use up a lot of stuff. So I hope that interests you and you come back for that. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.